Hello, this is what I look like in real life. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm in the corner down here, by the way. Just in case you're a little bit uncertain or unclear about what I am, who I am and what I do, this video will just help put a few things in perspective to you. Maybe you've just booked a call with me and you're a little bit unsure what to expect and what it is that I do. This will help. Maybe you have spoken to me and for whatever reason you haven't come on board as a client, for example. This may help a little bit further with your understanding. So just maybe take a notebook and a pen and let's get to it. Okay, so yes, Coach T's Beginner to Main Character Program. That is me. Hello. The model to get you into fitness while gaining confidence and taking control of your whole life is what I am about. In this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how to get started. Excuse me for 1 second, that was great. Get started and learn exactly what specific training and nutrition protocols you'll need to follow in 12 to 24 weeks using tried and tested methods by me on people like you, not having to rely on fad dieting or wasting any more time and money. Sounds all right, doesn't it? So, first off, who am I? Who am I? My name is Terry Robertson, or Coach T. I've been working in health and fitness since 2007. So along the way, I have adapted and changed and have niched down to you, essentially. I was born in Leicester in 1984 and I now live in the northwest of England. And I really enjoy... I'm a problem-solving kind of guy, so I really enjoy helping people with their issues to get past it and them getting the benefits from it. Cool. Just so we don't waste any more time, this video is for if you're a woman, 30 plus, who's willing to put some work in, be accepting of a bit of change and maybe a bit more open to implementation along the way. If you're not female and you're not 30 or above, and maybe you're blaming other things or people for your lack of results, maybe you're a little bit closed off and a bit negative with things, then this maybe isn't for you. You could potentially click off the video now. I don't want to waste any more of your time. And you can go check out my Instagram Reels, and you can check out my Spotify podcast, which is free, and my YouTube channel, which is all on my Instagram page at Coach Derek Robertson. Go and check out all that kind of content before you come back here. Now, you may have tried these things before or had these things in the past. So reasons why you're not getting the results. An egotistical personal trainer, there's loads of them, way too many. Not adapting to your needs, they only have one method of coaching, very boring and outdated. Maybe you've done some fad dieting. Maybe you've tried something and it wasn't sustainable and you didn't enjoy the kickback or the hair loss or whatever it was that happened. Maybe you've had some diet pills in the past and you didn't enjoy the feeling that you got taking them and they just didn't work for you. Or maybe you've had a really poor, non-empathetic, non-educated online coach previously and it just didn't work very well for you. Which, by the way, is totally okay. I think that a lot of ladies I speak to and that watch my content went through a similar thing, and I did a similar thing or considered similar things before I got into fitness properly, so it's no shame. Maybe you're feeling a bit embarrassed, maybe you're tired all the time from your energy, maybe you're uncomfortable in certain clothing like I was in figure A on this picture here on the left, where the one without the spray tan, where I just felt a little bit sort of like dumpy and frumpy and I wasn't very comfortable. My confidence wasn't as high either, and maybe you're a little bit unsure what to do next, which again is completely fine. The reasons why an egotistical personal trainer, fad dieting and diet pills as such didn't work is because of the poor coaching, it wasn't sustainable, and maybe you just jumped into it because it sounded like a good sort of like quick fix. I operate very differently because I'm very level-headed. You might be able to tell in this video, hopefully. I appreciate people's existing routines, so if you're busy at work or you've got kids, my experience is, I think, from 2007 to now, is a good move for anybody thinking about working with me. And I tailor everything specifically for you. It's not a one size kind of fits all program, which I don't believe in, because you're all different. Yeah, check out some of my client results coming up. This is one of them. I don't know if you can see that under. Let me just move that. Teenage daughter, busy with work. This is Steph, by the way. Busy with work, not prioritizing herself, lost and unsure. Oops, apologies, 1 second. Lost and unsure of what to do. Done some fad dieting before, and I'm pretty sure she had a coach who was just not a good fit for her. So that's where I stepped in and took over, and look at the results. There we go. You can clearly see Fig A to Fig B is much better, in much better shape, much healthier. Cool, so that's Steph. Now, you're probably thinking that it's impossible to get started. I don't know where, or maybe you're just overwhelmed. Impossible to drop body fat without sacrificing hours of my time at the gym and eating rabbit food. Incorrect. I can show you the way. To be honest, most people do think like that, and including myself at one point. Excuse me. Now I know a lot more, so you'll be in good hands. So, before we dive straight into the value, I just wanted to assure you that you can actually get the results you want without having to deal with any of that previous stuff. So I'm not going to sell you any patches or pills or any of that nonsense. And here's exactly why. Number one, Vic, 40 years old, unhappy, lost in the gym, didn't know really what she was doing, no idea on calorie control or energy balance. And as you can see, Fig A, she wanted a better, a definition, and here it is. Arms and legs actually better as well. Back picture I couldn't fit on there actually, but yeah, now she's happy, more independent, and she used my program. So that's why. Here's Lucy, 36, a little bit younger, trained very hard in CrossFit all the time. This was her. By the way, that's not a birthmark, that's a barbell bruise. That's what she told me. You can see the difference here. No idea on calories or macros, which I can help you with. Much leaner, short space of time, better shape. She used my program. The problems you might be having is you don't have the model or a model or any kind of structure. You don't have a system. You don't have the system that these ladies had. Or you're trying to go it alone, trying to be a bit too hyper independent, I think, sometimes. And, I like to use this expression or this little saying that I'm not a decorator, but I can paint, but I can't do the ceiling. I can't wallpaper the ceiling. So if I want the correct result, sometimes I have to buy into something that is a little bit more professional than the job I can do. So I can do an okay job at decorating, but somebody to help me is going to do a better job. The solution for the beginner, the solution is the beginner to main character program, this that you're reading about now, or listening about. It's got proven process, it's got stacks of evidence on my Instagram page. There should be some before and after pictures. I post on my story quite a lot about wins and text messages I've got from people who, I've dropped a dress size, I've done this, I've not worn this for a long time, my sister noticed this, etc. I like to keep things simple and effective. Just because I feel like if I can make it easy for you, it's easier to stick to and your results can get better. I've helped over 100 women now, I'd say, so far. And maybe you could be next. Here's how, the 3 pillars. The main 3 pillars are basically training, nutrition, and mindset. So I like to call them the what is relative and effective part of training, flexible and fun dieting protocol, and the bulletproof women's mindset, which is how to stay focused when emotions get involved. So let's break that down. What is the relative effective in the beginning training method? It's basically how and where to get started, so you don't have to worry about that. When to switch things up, you don't have to worry about that. Which exercises are best for you, your composition, the results you want, your starting point. So again, it's all personalized. The fun and flexible nutrition protocol is basically how do I get my results, calorie deficit, tracking your food, how do I make sure I'm not eating just rabbit food, 80-20 split, how do I not miss out on social events. All these things are covered within the program. Save your calories for the fun stuff. That's what I do. And the women's mindset, bulletproof women's mindset, is how to take things one step at a time, learn what to do with certain feelings and emotions, and how not to just press the fuck it button, essentially. New psychology-based exercise that you can do at home, so written exercise and stuff, not in the gym. And my accountability group, which is full of support every single day. Let me just move my face down a little bit further. There we go. So, if you're a woman, 30 plus, and want to get in the best shape that you can in 12 to 24 weeks, without having to do another sort of fad diet or another egotistical PT, go ahead and book in a call if you haven't already, where we'll go over where you're at now, where you want to get to, and if we're a good fit for each other, we can get started. Again, this is only for hardworking women overwhelmed by information in the beginning who want to get leaner and more confident. So if you're not that, then go ahead and watch more of my content I mentioned before. Instagram, YouTube, podcast on Spotify. The links for Spotify and YouTube are on my Instagram page at Coach Derek Robertson. You'll get some free value there. And you can have a little look around at the things that I do and the ladies that are in the program before you book a call. The way that I see it now, there's probably two directions we can go. I'm just going to hide my face so you can read this. Cool. Let's start at the top. There's two directions that we can go from here. Option one, you take the information that I'm just giving you in this video and you try and build the system and go at it alone. Completely fine. May have already tried that, may not be working for you. So option number two, hop on a call if we've not already booked it. Discuss how we can take out the nonsense and the fog, and just focus on what it is that you need based on what you're telling me you need and what I've tried and tested on others. Does that make sense? And here I put it's custom to your needs, so you can get what you need in 12 to 24 weeks instead of wasting more time and effort and energy and getting even more frustrated than you may already be. If that sounds like you and you're 100% sure that you want to take option 2 out then and get your results easier and faster, then go ahead and book a call. I've mentioned this a few times now. And like I say, we may already have. I can't move myself now. Oh, here we go. We may already have a call booked. Let's do this. I keep messing around my own head here. 1 second. There we go. Cool. So, if you never want to worry about the following things again, where to begin, because I'll help you with that. Even more fad nonsense, exactly what to do for you, another coach with no experience, and maybe enthusiastic, but maybe don't exactly know what it is you need, and really don't want to waste any more time and money. Just like Donna C did, she went from 79 to 73 kgs recently with this method in my program. And Steph M, who you met before on the first slide, the before and after, she was 84 kg, and she's around about 73 now. So maybe you could look at those and go, oh yeah, that's a bit of me. I'd like to do a bit of that. Then WhatsApp me on the number here, 0770 680 9515. That's my personal number. So WhatsApp me with the word just coaching. Text me the word coaching and just tell me your problem, see if I can help, and I can speak to you then. What it could do for you, imagine getting that dream outcome that you want, which is very difficult for you and difficult, maybe a little bit lonely and a bit frustrating, but what if I could solve that problem for you and we can figure it out on the call? How about that? Or we could do it in 12 to 24 weeks. I could maybe help you solve the biggest problem of not knowing where to get started. Like I say, I've done it before a lot of times. And what have you got to lose? I could help you change, and that's probably just the minimum of what we do on top of those pillars I mentioned before. So the things that we could do together and achieve together are not just physical, and who knows where you'll end up. Maybe a new job, new relationship, new confidence for other things. Who knows? Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. As you can tell by the way that I've sort of delivered it, it's very relaxed. I'm not aggressively trying to coach or tell you what to do. Here's my number. Just WhatsApp me, 0770 680 9515. Remember, if you've got the call booked, I look forward to speaking to you. And if we don't have that call booked and you're a little bit on the fence, it's a 10-minute chat. You've got nothing to lose. I'll speak to you then.